Welcome back to the Keith King Show. Brian, how's everything going?
It's going good, like always. Again, it's that hot summer. Hot.
Well, there's something that I really wanted to bring up.
What's that?
Hosting and producing a TV show seen by millions and millions of people a week like this on Channel 45 has brought some extra stress into my life. With the hate mail and just all the extra work, it hasn't been easy, Brian.
So I can understand that.
I've started to go to a psychiatrist.
No way.
Yeah, I really think that the psychiatrist is going to kind of help me out. And the great thing is my shrink, if you will, he actually allows me to bring a camera for the show so we can see the progress.
Very kind of him. I mean, that's, I think, a little unprofessional, but very kind of him.
Well, this is a little introduction to my psychiatrist friend.
Welcome, Keith. My name's Dr. Michael Owen, and welcome to my office. And without further ado, I think we should delve into your childhood. Why don't you begin with your childhood?
Well, childhood was a very ugly time for me. I was picked on a lot, beaten up a lot. In fact, I had one of the worst nicknames. People used to call me Keith Swirly King. Because I got so many damn swirlies, even through college. It was just a time that I want to forget.
I understand.
I think I should tell you, Doctor, that I host the Keith King Show.
Well, Keith, that explains a lot. That explains why you need me, a shrink. I've seen your show, and from a professional and personal point of view, I think it's terrible.
Well, Doctor, all the pressure of the show, it's really got me down.
Got you down? How about your 4 to 8 viewers? Anyways, your case is promising to me. I've been doing some reading up on your personality traits, and I find it intriguing.
What type of personality am I?
Well, I'd call you an extreme sexual deviant with a large egocentric tendency, and I usually prefer to treat that kind of problem with heavy doses of medication.
How do you figure that, Doctor?
Anybody that watches your show, Keith, right away they're going to know that you're really some kind of mutant freak with the ego the size of Texas.
Can you help me, Doctor?
Heck yeah, I guess I can, Keith. I feel for you. But the first thing you're going to need to do is get rid of the women's underwear.
I don't wear women's underwear.
Certainly you don't, Keith. Certainly you don't. Anyways, this is going to cost you a lot of money. I'll have you know that I graduated with a degree in psychiatry with a minor in cooking over at the Normandale Community College. I'm pretty proud of that. But truth is my policy.
Okay.
And I'm feeling a bit worn down, a bit tired today from this meeting, so I think we best pick it up next week. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I guess I don't really have a choice.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to take off now. You feel free to sit down and think about your problems and your worthless character. If you feel like crying, don't use the pillow or anything here. I just bought the furniture.
Honestly, I don't even understand why the crowd's applauding, because things didn't go that well.
Are you paying this guy?
Yeah?
I don't know if I'd pay him.
Is $250 an hour good? $250? Is that fair?
I was hoping you'd pay him more like $2.50 an hour, $2.50.
Well, hopefully as I go along, things will get better.
Cruising along?
It's cruising along, but I've got a confession to make, Brian.
What's that?
I've been having some personal problems in my life. The show, it's been tremendously stressful for me, so I am continuing to see a psychiatrist.
There's nothing to be ashamed about that, Keith.
Well, that's what I thought at first, but you've seen my psychiatrist in the past, and I don't know if he's really helping me or not.
I don't know. I don't really want to say anything against his profession, but I don't think he is really.
Well, the interesting thing, the reason why I'm going to this guy, Dr. Michael Owen, is he actually allows me to bring a camera in so I can kind of monitor my performance.
That's kind of good of him, I guess.
Yeah, I thought that's a good idea. So this is my second visit to Dr. Michael Owen. See what happens here.
Hi, Keith. Welcome to our second session. How was your last week? Any improvements? Tell me what went on.
Well, I got some more hate mail. One person told me to eat, crap and die. Somebody else told me to jump off of a bridge. Yeah, that was my wife. And it wasn't much better than last week.
I'm not really surprised about your wife's comment, but I'm surprised that she chose to do it in the format of email. Usually wives of spouses like yours tend to use violence and personal confrontation to get out their feelings.
So it's probably a good idea that I took away her weapons then.
I guess for now,
Yeah.
for now. Well, anyways, Keith, I'm really excited about today's session because I've got a couple of things for you.
Okay.
A couple of cards up the old sleeve, so to speak, huh? First of all, I've got here some of the medication that I had talked to you about last week.
Yeah.
Outside of the dizziness, the diarrhea, the sickness of stomach, the bleeding of gums, and a few other, well, then there's memory lapses. But anyways, I like these a lot. I mean, I've heard about them and I like them from what I've heard, and I'd like you to try them. Usually about 15 a day. 15, and don't feel like you can't take more. If you want more, go ahead and take up to 30, 35. They don't cost that much, about maybe $75 for, I guess, 5 pills or so. But the benefits that they give you are amazing.
What are they?
Have you heard of toad licking? Okay. It's probably in too much detail.
Okay, all right.
Just take them, enjoy them.
Okay.
Put them on your meat, put them in your mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Put them next side your peas. Do you like peas?
Not really, but
No.
I can start.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I
Alright.
would do. If I were taking them, I would do that.
You got more for me then? What else? You said there was something else you had, doctor.
I am trying out a new experiment of my own. I mean, it's not really an experiment, but I remember a long time ago reading One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Do you mind holding that for me for a second here?
Okay.
This doesn't hurt one bit, as far as I can tell. I mean, when I read the book, it talked about fog, it talked about bladder control, but you've already had experiences with that before. Just close your eyes and think of pretty thoughts. You're out in the beach, and there's a bronzed man walking right towards you. Here, let me give you one more. What's that grumbling? A bit of indigestion? Maybe I should be clipping him on the...
I don't know if the use of that shock therapy is even legal anymore, Brian.
I don't think so. I think there's something wrong with that. I mean,
I think it's causing permanent damage. Permanent damage. Permanent damage.
yeah, permanent damage. You're right. I think so.
We got to go to a break, and we're going to be back. On a more serious note,
Yes.
as we've discussed in recent episodes, I have actually been seeing a psychiatrist.
Yes, the shock therapy thing and everything.
And I decided I needed a third visit, so I
Third
went
visit.
to Dr. Michael Owen again.
Another visit to the great Dr. Owen.
Now, what's so great about Dr. Michael Owen is he allows me to bring a camera in and to tape my session. So we're going to see visit number 3.
Keith, I'm really glad that you came back for this third visit. I've got some new ideas that I'd like to try on you. And but before we get into that, I just want to ask how did last week go? Did you take all the pills that I gave you?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Did you take about 33 per meal, or?
Yeah.
Because I was a bit surprised when I didn't get a call from you the following day, because I gave you 99 pills, and I expected you to call the following day. Do you eat 3 meals a day, or I suppose because your parents and the dog food and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think I was good. I think I got my dosage.
Okay, well that's good. I'm feeling a bit confident, and I'd like to push ahead.
Okay.
So I've got a new treatment that I'd like to try today.
All right.
It's called Singing How I Feel.
Singing How I Feel.
So I'm gonna how it goes is I'm going to play a song.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with the first line, and then you finish, and I'll play along with you, and we'll make music together.
Okay.
All right, here we go. My name is Keith, and people seem to hate me more than anyone but
I wasn't prepared to sing today.
Keith, it's not about singing, it's about ideas. It's about exchange of ideas, making music together, and feeling positive. Because you have to remember, you're paying me $500 a visit, so, I mean, give or take taxes, right? Let's try another one, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Hey, Keith, I feel one way about you. What you gotta say about that? Oh.
I'm gonna get better and I'm gonna have $500 to save. Oh, how I feel about that. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that one. I'll tell you what. Let's try something a little different here.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start playing, and you say what you feel.
Okay.
Unless it's about potty training and stuff like that. We're past that now. Okay.
right.
Here we go.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. I've been thinking I could never live without you by my side. And now I'm back. I will survive. Hey, hey.
Yeah, this isn't working. You know what? Let's just cut this. Let's cut this one short, and we'll just
Okay.
meet next week, perhaps. Then again, we'll just play it by ear. How about that? I'll give you a call.
Are you
Okay? Is that
gonna
all right?
watch my show?
Why don't I give you a call?
Are you gonna watch my show?
I think I've got an assessment of your character from the show, and I'm really trying to look ahead. That's what we're trying to focus on.
Can I play that?
I'll see you next week, but probably I'll call you.
Again, this is amazing. We've got this crowd here, and I appreciate all the homeless people coming out again for the
Again.
free soup. But what the heck are they applauding for a guy needing help?
They want you to get help. It's a positive thing.
Is it so positive?
It is positive, even though I don't know about this doctor. What's guitar therapy? What's with that?
I think it's working.
I don't know. That's pretty wishy-washy.
I'm going
I
to be
don't
the
know.
best Keith that I can possibly be.
Well, you do that.
We're going to go to a break.